Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm a doctorate in physical therapy, and I'm a personal trainer and a yoga teacher. So today, this is going to be a quick strength training workout. So you can use hand weights, so you can have some lighter and heavy ones, or you can do this with no weights. You can grab water bottles or whatever you have around the house. So I'm a mom of four, if you don't know. So I like to focus on quick and effective workouts so we get moving and we don't have to spend a super long time working out, and we can do it right at home. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll just warm up our body. So go ahead and march in place. Good. If you feel up to it, you can do a little jog. So as we go through this workout, I want you to listen to your body and find the just right challenge. So that means I don't want you to overdo it where you're super sore and you don't want to work out anymore. So you want to work those muscles, but you don't want to overdo it. So listen to your body as we go through this. Good, and go ahead and stand still. Arm circles forward, so really gentle, just warming up those shoulder joints. You don't have to overstretch it or anything. And go ahead and circle backwards. Good. And go ahead and bring your arms out to a T. And step wide. We're going to do airplane. So go ahead, twist to one side, going up on your toe. And then go to the other side. So nice and slow, just twisting through that spine. Good. All right, so if you have weights, go ahead and grab them. So whenever you pick something up, you want to squat and bend down to get it versus bending over and putting strain on your back. So we're going to do a side step and a squat. So go ahead and start with your feet together. Step out to the side, squat down, and step together. Let's go the other way. Step to the side, squat, together, and back that way. Good. So keep going. So when you are doing your squat, I want all of your weight back in your heels. So that means when you're down in the squat, you could wiggle your toes. So if we keep that weight back in the heels, we are protecting our knee joints. Good. So you choose the challenge here. You can do a little squat or you can squat low. Good. And we're going to go for about 10 more seconds here. Good. So we're going to always be repeating this. We're going to cycle through these exercises twice. So on the second time through, you can always choose to go heavier or lighter with your weights. Good. And go ahead, stand, feet about hip width apart, a slight bend in the knees, palms forward, and go ahead and curl up for a bicep curl. Switch your grip so your palms face forward and push overhead. Good. Those weights can tap there. And come down and come back all the way down. Bicep curl, turn, and push up. Good. Down and twist and down to your bicep curl. Good. So keep going. So we're combining our bicep curl with our shoulder press here. Make sure when you're lifting your arms overhead for that shoulder press that you keep your core engaged and you're not arching through the low back. Good. So we're going to keep moving fast through this. If you need to take a break, feel free to do that. You can always pause or just join right back up. And 10 more seconds. Good. Last one here for me. And go ahead and bring those down. Good. Go ahead and keep your weights. We're going to be doing legs. If you want to switch to heavier weights, you can. I want you to step out really far, but make sure that your toes are pointing forward. Good. And go ahead and lunge to the right and to the left. And if you need to adjust and move your feet further or closer together, you can. Good. So we're going to keep going back and forth here. And I want you to make sure that that core is engaged and your back is nice and flat. So we don't want to be rounding when we're going side to side. Good. If it feels like too much strain in your back, just feel free to come up and lunge side to side. So as we lean forward a little bit, we're starting to engage our core more and really working on our posture. Good. 10 more seconds. Good. Last one here. And come up to the center. The next one is overhead triceps. I'm going to go down on my knees just so you guys can see, but feel free to stay standing. So we're going to bring our weights up overhead. If you have one heavy weight, you can just hold the top of that one weight with both hands. So if you have two weights, we want to keep our elbows in, so we don't want elbows out. We want them in, and we're going to drop our elbows back to 90 degrees and lift up. So feel free to follow me here. And bend and straighten. So really focus on engaging the core here so that you're not arching through that low back. Good, relaxing those shoulders, making sure that you keep breathing. Good. Keep going, and 10 more seconds. Last one, and release. Next is standing leg raise. So go ahead and follow me. Stand up nice and tall. You can hold on to something if you need. And go ahead and lift your right leg up, leg straight, and down. Good. 2, 3. So we're keeping this nice and slow. 5, 6. This is definitely a challenging exercise, especially when you slow it down. Last one here. And go ahead and switch. Get your balance. Chest tall and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. I know I could feel that in my quads. All right, we're going to come down to push-ups. So if push-ups are just too much for you, just try to hold plank, whether that's on your knees or your elbows. Keep your core engaged. So if you're on your knees, you want to start to get a little bit of an incline there. If you're on your toes, make sure you're not arching. So hands towards the edge of your mat. And here we go for push-ups. We're going to do 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5. If it becomes too much, you can just hold, link in a plank, and you can always rest. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. All right, grab a quick drink if you need to. We're going to repeat those 6 exercises, and then we'll end with some stretching. All right, we're going for that side step squat. So remember the weights you used last time, and feel free to bump those up. Our legs are strong, so you can definitely go a little bit heavier with your legs. All right, here we go. Feet together, step to the side, squat, and together. Other side, step to the side, squat, together. Good, keep going here. Making sure that our weight is back in our heels. And we're keeping that core engaged, especially as we squat down. So we don't want to round through that spine as we're squatting. Good, especially after doing push-ups, going right into squat. You'll probably feel your heart rate's up a little bit. There are big muscles working. And we're moving fast here. And 10 more seconds. Good, one more. Good, right into that bicep curl. So knees slightly bent, palms facing forward. And here we go, bicep curl. Twist the hands overhead, and they can tap and come down. Twist the hands, uncurl. Good, keep going. Bicep curl, twist, overhead press, and bring those arms down. Good, keep going. Remember, as we do that overhead press, to engage that core, so that almost might feel like sucking your belly in, because we don't want that low back to arch. Good. Keep going. Keep those shoulders down as you lift your arms overhead. So what that means, if you watch me, is I don't want those shoulders to shrug up. We want to keep them down and relaxed. And 10 more seconds. Good. And go ahead, release, and go ahead, step wide. Toes face forward. And go ahead and lunge to one side and to the other side. Good. Again, we're back to that core is engaged. Our back is nice and flat. And make sure that your knee isn't going over your toe. Good. So as you do this and you go to one side, you're going to get a little bit of stretch of the inside. Good. And keep going. We'll go for 10 more seconds. Lunging down as far as you can. That feels like the right challenge for you. Good. Last one. Good. Overhead tricep. Feel free to stay standing. I'm going to kneel so you can see me. Good. Arms overhead. Good. Bring those shoulders down and go ahead. Engage that core, so belly button in. Bend the elbows to 90 and straighten. Good. And look at my elbows from the front. So we don't want our elbows out. We want them in. Good. Keep going here. Making sure that you keep breathing. You're doing a great job. We are moving fast through this. So you don't need to do a super long workout to really get those muscles working. Good. 5 more seconds. Good. And go ahead, release those weights down and come up to standing. Nice and tall. Right leg straight in front. Good. Our chest doesn't move. Go ahead and lift that leg nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and switch legs and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Come on down to the mat for some push-ups. So hands are going to be wide on the outer edge of our mat. You can always just hold plank. So go ahead, come into position, whether you're on your knees or your toes. And we'll go for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got this. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Go ahead and come to a seated position with your knees bent and feet on the floor. We're just going to do a little bonus core work here before we stretch. So first, sit up nice and tall and go ahead and lean back. Good. You can have your hands at your chest. So you choose how far you can lean back and keep that good position. So if you're rounding, come back up a little higher. Good. From here, we're going to twist. So go ahead and twist to the right and to the left. Good. If you can't keep that core engaged, just hold in the center here. So always working at your level. Good. And we'll go for 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee in. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, stretch over that leg. And just take a few deep breaths. Just taking a moment to be grateful to be able to move your body and work your muscles. It's so easy to take that for granted. Good. Walk those hands up and switch those legs. Inhale your hands up And exhale, stretch forward. So I want you to keep in mind that 3 strength workouts a week are the best. So that way as you're building up strength, you're not losing it. So if you only strength train once a week, you'll sort of build up that muscle and then you'll sort of lose it. So really try to aim for 3 strength workouts a week, and yoga, as long as it is a strengthening one, does count for that. Good. Go ahead, come up, and you can just come to a seated position, a quick shoulder stretch. Arms out in a T. Bring one arm across your body, hug it in, and relax those shoulders. Nice deep breath. Good. Arms to a T. Bring the other arm across, and take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and release. Good job today. That was definitely a quick workout, so I hope that you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you subscribe to this channel, and feel free to check out the links below on how to work with me. I would love to help create a custom, sustainable health plan for you that includes fitness, nutrition, and mindset all in one program. So hope you have a great day.